You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dini Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what is up, and welcome back to Vigilantes Radio. I'm your host, dini-mussolini. If you're just now joining us, there's over 24,000 of you guys on the phone lines, in the chat room, Google Hangouts, Skype, and even using the browser. All the plugins that I use to run these live episodes, you guys are filling them up, and I appreciate that greatly. We have a very special guest, so you definitely want to stick around for that. And I just want to start out by telling you guys that you are more beautiful than the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, because you are able to see it and appreciate it. What good is beauty if it cannot be enjoyed? The essence of the beauty is within you. You make the world sparkle by your delight and participation in it. You bring the world to life by your living each day. You give meaning to the words of others by listening to what they say. All that you experience is a part of you, and you a part of it. You are an active participant in the warm and shimmering reality of this day. This day, guys, this world is yours, and you are a vital part of it. It is your experience. It is your joy. It is your responsibility. Live it to the fullest. Take that from me, Dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond.
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
Yo, hello, and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music, or Inside the Book, Inside the Business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. So one time for my people who are indigos, crystalline, or starseeds, or for my Vigilantes audience family, and 2 times for my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 4 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect, and we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award winning artists to nominees to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens, or people who think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book an interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. And that's V as in Victor. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do, and together, yes, together, we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. You know the number to dial, 701-801-9813. Text that number to your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. Feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much and we take up the entire hour. And as always, all episodes are available for for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1media group, iTunes, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we ever aired.
All right, guys, tonight's interview is the DaMarcus Wilkins interview. And again, I'm your host, dini-mussolini. Checking out DaMarcus was a privilege, and I'm sure that it won't be the last time we hear his name. He's built to last, overcoming all obstacles and have an internal determination to pursue and continue the path all the way until he finds his own definition of success. So, guys, with that, let's welcome him to the show. Hey, man, you're now live in the midst with all of us. How's it going?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Doing great, man. How are you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good, man. Feeling 100 right now.
All right, man. Me too. Yeah, man.
That's good. That's good.
Drinking on some good lemon water. Yeah, and so.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got a lot of lemons in that water.
Man, what? A lot of lemon.
There you go.
Yeah, man. So first and foremost, man, a big shout out and thanks to you. Much appreciation for you taking out the time from behind the microphone to talk it out with us. So for people out there who haven't heard your music yet, tell us about your sound from your own perspective. Like, what is it that you're doing right now through this universal language of music?
I'm actually I'm actually just putting myself out there, you know. I'm engaging more so in who I am, from years, from the past when I was younger to now. You know, it's definitely a year's gaps into that, and I'm really just focused on maturity level and things like that. Even though I still I respect everything that I went through in life when I was younger, all the way to now, trials, tribulations, whatever, to actually learn myself, learn what music really means to me. If it healed certain things in life, and which it did, and I'm just at a level right now that I just want to just tell my story, either if it's like a happy song or a sad song, you know, just to branch out and just put it out there.
Yeah.
So
why the gap?
That's what I'm going for.
Most definitely. So why was there a gap in the musical timeline there?
Well, I actually I came to Orlando. I think it was like 2000, and I met a great guy, and he believed in me. He believed in everything I was doing. I was young, and I sat back, and he put me in a position, in a seat to sit back and see if that's what I wanted to do, because he could put me to a different level, and he had a record label and everything. So I believed in him. His name was Will Maximilian Records, and he believed in me, and we actually, when I sat back, I didn't get mad or anything that all the other artists were there, because I was only singing there, so I didn't get mad. I actually learned, and he taught me how to just sit back and just observe and absorb everything and sponge in and learn, even from the engineering aspects of everything that was going on, even the artists that he was bringing in, because one day that would be me. So I sat there and I looked, and at that time it didn't hit me at that time, because like I said, I was young. You know, when you want to be that artist, like, oh, just let me be that artist, let me be the face. It didn't work like that. So I learned, and we actually became more so not just him being my the owner of a record label and just me signing to him. We became family. We became friends, because when we got together, it wasn't about music. When he called me, it wasn't about music. It was about, let's go hang out. Let's go, let's go run around. Things like that. So we gained basically trust for each other on another level. And that worked to the point that, everybody else was coming out, and I was cool with it because he would come to me like, what do you think about this person? What do you think of that person? And I'm like, boom, everything is great. So we gained a relationship business-wise at the same time. And it was just great, man. So that happened, and so when it was really my time to really go forth, and he put the totem pole up for me, and he went full-fledged, put me on magazines, put me on the radio, opened up for a lot of people, 50 Cent and Jagged Edge and all these different type of people. And then he, a certain thing in life happened that he passed away. A tragic thing happened. He passed away, and I was like devastated, and so I pushed myself back. I pushed myself back because of things, and so that's why I gave myself a little breather, and I left Orlando. He made me truthfully over here. We made each other, but he put his life in my name, and that was only a name that was brought out, but he knew who I was. So he put me out there like that, and it was just, I was so hurt how everything was going on, and so I left. And I left, and I didn't know what angle I needed to go to with the music. So I went to New York, and I started living there. I was there for like 13 years, and I started to actually find myself again, picking up things. I started to learn the craft behind the scene instead of being an artist. So it's not like I just said, let me just start engineering myself, stuff like that. Things happen to the point of I still wanted to do things. I still wanted to go to the studio, so I called somebody and said, hey, can I go to the studio? It's like, oh yeah, come. And then you get there and the studio's closed. So it's like, I still want to record. So I call somebody who has a beat. I'm like, can I get the beat? And like, yeah. And then they never send it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I learned all that, and I was like, you know what? Let me start doing this for myself. So I went and I bought like this $300 Pro Tools starter kit, and I learned it. I went through YouTube for hours and hours. Like I was studying for being a surgical engineer. I mean, a surgical engineer or whatever, or a doctor or something like that. And I learned it because that was something that I really wanted to learn. I didn't want to be in a position ever again to have to depend on somebody on something that I love to do. Because when you love to do it, you can't. When you love to do something, you hate when it's stopped by others, and you can't do it. You can't do it for yourself. So I learned to be like, and it was hours and hours that I learned to do all that stuff, man. And like to this day, well, at that particular time, I was like, I can't engineer myself. I can't record myself. I don't even know how to use this Pro Tools stuff. You know what I'm saying? But the love of music really made me just sit there, and then everything that I've been through, going to studio and yeah, you can come, or yeah, it's like $200. This. I didn't have the money to do it either, so I just tried to learn. I looked into the future, like, let me just learn it myself. But it took a long time. It took hours and hours and hours and months and years to do it. But it worked out. It worked out that I can do a lot now, as opposed to looking back when I told myself I couldn't.
Yeah, I could imagine, man, when that tragedy struck. I could imagine your feelings like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? And then, having to find your own dreams is like, man, are my dreams
it's like, is my dreams worth it? But then at the same time, this guy never, before that even happened, he didn't like ice. I used to drink like 40s, like the OE, like like the 40s. I'm telling you, like inside. I'm telling you, inside, me and him stuff. I used to drink 40s, and then he used to smoke a little, blunts or whatever. So it was one time he pulled me to the side, and he picked me up, and he was like, "Listen, everything's gonna work." He knew me so much that he picked me up, right, and he had like a shuttle bus for me. I got there, it was wrapped up in my name, and he had people that like still wanted to. He wanted to still represent them, but he had to get their attention as well. But I was there, and I never left. So he wrapped the whole shuttle airport bus up with my name, my face, and everything. And he pulled up in front of my house. And he was like, and I came out. He's like, come out. I came out. I was like, oh my God. So the shuttle was okay. That was great. That was awesome. But when I got in there, was even greater, because we sat right in front. And he said, sit down. So I sat down. And he told me, he said, I don't like to drink, right? He said, I don't drink 40s. So I'm like, yeah. He said, but I got 2 of them here. That's me. That's for me and for you. We're going to celebrate because we're going to make it. And you believing in me, I'm believing you. So I'm going to do something that you like, because that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? And the bonding. So he showed so much brotherhood like that. To be like, he knew me to that point that we bonded on that level. And it was just, this interview cannot ever dictate how close we were. I can't even describe how close we were right now, but I'm still living a dream, man. This is like 20 years ago or something like that. And I'm still pushing him. I'm still pushing my dream and his dream.
I'm proud of you, for sure.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing of it, man. Like, it's not really a game to me. It's not. I don't need no fame or nothing like that. If you look at things that I wrote down, whatever, I don't even want to really be an artist. I just want to be in the music, because if I'm good, then I know he's proud of whatever I do. So I could just write for somebody. It could be a young person coming out. I could write for them. I could do background vocals. I could do a hook. I could do whatever. But I don't need to be the center of attention at all. I just don't want the dream to die. That's it. That's the scary part.
Most definitely.
So that's why I'm here right now.
Yeah,
that's why I'm here right now.
Let's dive deep, man. So let's talk about before and after, or it's not really an after, it's like now. So let's talk about the sound, the style, the changes in music from start until now. I understand you used to be a rapper. Now you transitioned into an R&B crooner. So I'm sure that the way that life has taken you in a different direction. what made you transition from being like a rapper into a singer? I know I kind of just rambled a bit there, but yeah, basically, what caused the transition from being a rapper to a singer?
Well, I actually, this is the thing. It wasn't that I was a rapper. It was that I was with rappers, and the lifestyle that I was, the lifestyle that I actually was around or put myself in the area. It wasn't bad. It was just that I started capturing things that I was around. Now I was putting it into my music. So therefore I was singing about certain things that was around me. And it wasn't me. Well, it was me at the time. Hold on, I'm sorry, it's a train going crazy right now. It was me, but at the same time, I wasn't putting out the music that I really wanted to put out. So, me coming back now is more so R&B. Then I could be talking about drugs. I could be talking about fights. I could be talking about like you don't really want this. You don't really. I could be singing about that type of stuff. But now it's me being more so on DaMarcus instead of DeVille. It's a difference. It's a difference in it. Like I myself, like I can actually sing instead of singing about other type of stuff. If you somewhat understand what I'm saying. Yeah. So yeah, it was basically on that level, man. Like I sort of matured in the subjects of music that I wanted to actually put out there. So basically about it.
So obviously, an artist like yourself, you got to keep it tight, and you do. Anyone can hear that, and the precision and confident approach. But how do you go about keeping your skills sharp? Any vocal training, perhaps?
No, I tried to go through it. I didn't really have too much. I wish still, but no, I never really had vocal training. Actually, I was raised in church, and I actually sat back on the drums as a young kid and sing the choir actually, get scolded on, like this key, that key, this key, that key. So I sort of learned from it in the background of it. And I took it from there because I somewhat knew, and I sort of played by ear too. I sort of knew what keys that maybe are not good. Not saying not good, but if you're singing and the song is in one key, you're on another key, and then you got the choir director say, "Oh, no, cut," and they're scolding somebody on this. That. I've been through that for life ever since I was like 6 years old. So I sort of been raised. I was raised in church, so that sort of helped me mold that. I was never like in classes or anything like that. And church was my class, truthfully. I know there's more vocal things that you can learn and stuff like that. I don't knock it. I just never had it. And if I did, I would probably be a better performer singer. But I never had it. So, I pull back on church-wise, how that really like molded my sound and stuff like that.
Okay. So, who in your life now plays a key role and keep pushing you to pursue your dreams, telling you that you can do this. This is possible. This is reachable.
I have small. Well, let me rephrase it. I have a lady in my life right now that's really pushing. My girl, she's really pushing me. She's really 100 with me right now. She's really pushing. She sees the dream. She sees the goals. She helps me reach it. My mom, she's day one, my number one fan, and my friend, and my best friend. She's been there since forever. She always pushed back. I got a couple of friends that just, they let me know, oh, this song is hot, this song is this, song is that. They tell me when songs are not good. I got a little nitwitch with that they let me know what's going on with that. And I got a couple of DJs that really they like what I'm doing, and that they're pushing it. And it's not like I see it now because they're the only, they just jumped on it, and they're like, yo, let's do this, get it out. And my family, basically from Danville, Illinois, I got people over there. When I say my family, is like my friends, people I grew up with, and things like that. They hit me up on social media, and they're like, you need to put this record out all over. And I've done a lot of songs, and they like them. But the current song that I'm actually putting out, I got a message from my friend. His name is Tragedy. He told me, like, please put this song out and make it reach. And I never really got that from people until this song. So I don't know if I pulled myself away from this. I don't know how it happened like this. I just know that when I wrote it, I was just writing for everybody. When I wrote the song, I wrote for everybody with the song, not just for me. And I feel that a lot of people really like the song from my thing. That's the reason why I chose this song to actually promote, and market it and go and do my own thing with it as an artist. Because independent artists usually do everything. You usually do your projects by yourself, and a lot of projects don't come out because artists don't put into it because you have to if you're right. If you're independent. So I really chose this to try to make it work because a lot of my people around me, I listen to the streets, I listen to people around me, and I went with it, I didn't go selfish and pick a song that I liked, that I made 2 years ago, saying, oh, this song should be the one. No, I put it out there, and even though I love this song, I just threw it out there, and people were like, yo, this one got the most feed off, It just happened from the back door. It happened boom. I didn't. I put this on Instagram and Facebook, and I got all of these replies and messages and stuff like that. So it really woke me up with this. So that's I got all that, and that really pushes me. This really pushes me like that.
Most definitely.
Yeah, alongside of my grandma.
Grandma.
Well, go ahead.
Shout out to Grandma.
I'm listening. Go ahead. Huh?
Oh, I was just saying. I said shout out to your grandma.
Oh, thank you. Well, she had passed away. I actually had two of them. So they passed away But
oh man,
my grandma, she always pushed me. We had like a bet. She's like, when you make it, I just want $1,000. I'm looking like, what do you mean you just want $1,000? If I make it, you got more than $1,000. That's all I want is $1,000. It was so funny. Yeah.
All right, man. So your song, "She Knows My Weakness." What put the magic into this song?
I guess it really came on like a night that I was just really like, so I always make notes on my phone, and usually I don't write anything, so it's sort of easy for me to just take a note to a song on on your phone and then go back to it when you find a beat. So I didn't even have a beat yet. So what happened was I was somewhere. I can't remember exactly where I was at. I was in a club or something like that, and I just ran in there, and I had a lady, whatnot, and I was just vibing, and it was like a lady that was like, I felt she was trying to get my attention at the same time, but she was like around the area, but I wasn't really showing her attention. But she was just, she was not ugly. She had, if it was a single moment, then it would have been something. But I had to stay to my guns and respect my relationship as a man, and she was just around. It was a lady. She was just around the area, just dancing. So I really told myself, like, this could be a man's weakness if they would allow it, And so she had a nice dress on. She was nice, she was beautiful and all like that. But that I knew I couldn't go that route. So her being me. That being said, that's how that came. That's how the song became. So I'm actually talking about a lady. I'm talking about my lady, about how she got everything and whatever. And then the hook goes back, but she is my weakness, meaning someone that could be trying to get your attention. Like when she's at home, she's dressing up sexy enough to be like, I'm gonna find a man tonight, whatever. She don't know. So then when she comes to the club, she don't know if you got a man. She don't know if you got a woman or not. So if she sees you and you might be attractive, then she's trying to get your attention. So then it's like, okay, let me stay straight, because beautiful woman looking at me, therefore she don't know nothing over here, and then she's dancing crazy and like nice dress, all that. That's what we like. So I actually just put it out there. I put it out there for the men. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't. It's not putting out there to cheat and nothing like that. It's just being factual about the whole situation. Now, if you go that way, you go that way. If you don't, then that's 100% great. But I'm putting out that this lady was my weakness at that, or this lady could be anybody's weakness. But you can't let it be like that, though.
Yeah, most definitely. Especially if you have a significant other. That's bad news.
Exactly. That's bad news. So weakness is even like, I just use it as a form of a lady in the story. Mm-hmm. But they can go in different levels of like alcohol, drugs. Like your weakness is your weakness. Yeah. So I sort of put it in a female perspective, dancing in front of a male who likes what he sees, or doesn't even like what he sees, but she might just come around the corner and be all in your face, like, oh, I gotta go. You might go to the other side of the bar, and she still comes. It's just, it's just that's how it is, really.
Yeah.
So it's just
I totally get what you mean.
A weakness in itself,
Yeah, and for the sake of your story, or your song, when a woman knows that she is your weakness or could be your weakness, she would definitely exploit that weakness.
Exactly. That's by getting closer, dancing on you, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's a bit. You know, us men. Listen, we fight that off. We can fight that off.
Oh, not me, bro. Not me, man. I don't want to die. Yeah, so no weakness out here, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, we can
my
fight
lady
it
does
off.
not play that.
That's what I'm saying. We fight it off like you gotta go. Like, hello, nice to meet you, but nah, I'm 100 over here.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not even smiling. No, it's not that serious.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah, so that's the angle of how that song was going, man.
I got you. Okay, it's definitely relatable. So are you hitting the stage a lot these days?
I've been low key, man. I got some stuff coming up.
Okay.
I got some stuff coming up. I actually got I got a party coming up. It's in October 19th and 20th. Like 19th and 21st in Orlando. It's like a mansion party. I got some friends coming out here, and I might hit the stage. I might. They're asking me to do it, so I might make that happen. But I got some special guests coming up, some DJs and stuff like that. So I want them to hang out and stuff. But I really don't want. I just want to relax. But they pushing me out there, so that might be my next thing. That might be my next thing.
Dope. Guys, are y'all ready for some music? Because I am. We have DaMarcus Wilkins with his song, She Knows My Weakness. We'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. She know what she doing. Oh yeah. I'm catching a vibe. Yeah, she know what she doing to me. Grinding slowly. Send a signal she want me to come and get on the dance floor tonight with her, yeah. Escape the problems, the drama. She just wanna be in my arms tonight. Oh yeah. She knows I want to. She knows my weakness. She knows my weakness. When she let her body go, dancing like she on a pole, she be having me speechless. She knows my weakness. She knows my weakness. When she let her body go, drop her 2 times in a row, she be having me speechless. She knows my weakness. Shines like a star, so I can't let her shoot right by me. She ain't impressed about your money. She could pull a couple stacks out her purse right now. I want her to get to know me. Spend a little time, see where it goes. I really like what I see now. This could be the start to a good thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. You're so damn sexy. Yeah, 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 yeah. From you, I don't wanna go. Nah, 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 nah. To be with you ain't no problem. I can forget all the girls I can drop them. Huh. She knows my weakness. She knows my weakness. When she let her body go, dancing like she on a pole, she be having me speechless. She knows my weakness. She knows my weakness. When she let her body go, drop her 2 times in a row, she be having me speechless. She knows my weakness. Dancing all night. See you got your own party. Can I be in that party? Help you celebrate. We're gonna turn up. Let's get down, Patron up. Can't be shy, gotta pursue up. This could be the start to a good thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. You're so damn sexy. Yeah, 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 yeah. From you, I don't wanna go. Nah, 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 nah. the girls, I can drop them. She knows my weakness. She knows my weakness. When she let her body go, dancing like she on a pole, she be having me speechless. She knows my weakness. She knows my weakness. When she let her body go, drop her 2 times in a row, she be having me speechless. She knows my weakness. She knows my weakness. When she let her body go, dancing like she on a pole, she be having me speechless. She knows my weakness. She knows my weakness. When she let her body go, drop her 2 times in a row, she be having me speechless. She knows my weakness.
All right, and we are back. That was DaMarcus Wilkins with his song, She Knows My Weakness. What a dope record. And guys, just in case you need that, we have it in the description of this episode and in the show notes. So all you have to do is click the links. You have the potential to do many great things, yet regardless of your potential, no matter how much you have going for you, nothing will come of it unless you take the actions necessary to make the most of your possibilities. No matter how well prepared you are, no matter how intelligent, how well connected or skillful you may be, the results you get depend on the actions that you take. Positive thinking and positive focus will point you in the right direction. And positive sustained effort is what will take you where you want to go. You can see the summit. You can visualize yourself reaching it in glorious detail. Yet if you're to actually make it happen, you must get up out of your chair and start climbing the mountain. You absolutely must take that first step and then continue until the goal is reached. You're perfectly capable of it. I know you are. You've got the potential and you have the desire. Now get up, get going, and make it happen. Take that from me, Dini-Mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond. But for right now, let's bring back the man of the moment, DaMarcus. What's up, man?
Hey.
Hey, man, great song, by the way, great voice.
Thank you.
Yes, most definitely. Before we part ways, I have one more question for you, and that is to simply offer you the open floor here. So if there is something that I didn't bring up that you wanted to speak about, now is the time. Be sure to shout out those websites and social media links so everybody can connect with you.
Oh, sweet. Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity to definitely tell my story, tell my lifeline, share my talent and everything. I really deeply appreciate that. Anybody listening, you can follow me at I am DaMarcus Wilkins on Instagram, and I think my Facebook is DaMarcus DeVille Wilkins. You can follow me there as well. I just love having this stage right now. It's very humbling, and I really appreciate it. My mom, my girl, my daughter, my friends, Orlando to Danville, I really appreciate the love and the support, and I just hope to grow and keep growing. However I grow in the music, doesn't matter to me. Just as long as there's growth, then I'm 100 with that. And that's about it, man. That's about it.
Thank you so much, man, once again for being our guest tonight. It was a privilege learning about you and your music.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, man. Enjoy your night.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
We'll definitely link up, man. Hit me on the DM. Let me know what's going on with you.
Got you, man.
All right, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad to meet a new friend.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, man, we friends now? Oh, I should definitely send you like a hot dog and in the mail there. I love sending out hot dogs. You get two.
Do that, man. Do that. I'm looking forward to that, bro. Definitely.
All right, man. I have a hot dog stand too, so it's definitely sending you a hot dog.
See? Ooh. Okay. All right, be easy, bro.
All right, man. Be easy, man. Listeners, stick around. We have one more show.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1mediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website. And that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to theradio@only1mediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, Dini-Mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the number one rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace and have a good night.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.